Sorry for that technical difficulty, guys, but my computer was being a derp.
Well, we're cool. We're back.
Okay.
Squall! Go to the second floor classroom. The enemy is
I'm not
coming
sure
in from the
exactly
sky.
where it.
We're going to the second floor classroom. Come on.
It stopped, and then I went back and you know, when I reloaded the video, I went to the time marker that where I was before, and the screen did not show the same thing. Now, on a positive note, there is now a new feature. When I go to the video like bar where you can just scroll ahead or back on the video, there is a sort of zoom in thing, I guess because this video is so long. So I can select more precisely the time mark rather than having to, you know, go with the 1 pixel equals 8 seconds.
Well, that's a good feature for you too.
So now we have Galbadian paratroopers. Well, when would they have used them?
Like, during the first scene, you know, like the island place.
In the first mission.
But why would they have needed them? They were already in the town.
Good point.
Remember, we're talking about the Galbadians here.
Not sure. Attacks for no reason.
Yes, and all of a sudden, all of the deaths are out of the way.
Planet.
Dispose?
You little seedy twerps.
I could just imagine them were like, we're gonna fight you, but first let's clear all the deaths out of the way. Okay.
That'll be in the way.
Yes, in real fights, the deaths just vanish automatically.
Yes.
Or like in the final fight of 7 when Quistis fighting that dude in the church, he just picks up like chucks her into the pews. I got him, kid. He's already in. Wait, I took the bit to them. Sorry.
What are you sorry for?
I just have to chat to myself because I've been too loud.
Oh. So these guys are tougher than standard Galbadian soldiers, but they're not too big of a threat, especially if, you know, one of your party members can put them to sleep by shooting them.
Seem to like silence.
Yes, they do.
The axe that he's got.
Well, fortunately, silence doesn't stop you from whacking them upside the head.
It's kind of like a minor annoyance.
Well, especially when you have, I mean, I'm not sure if I've shown off this feature fully, but as I'm about to demonstrate, Selphie's full cure does not only restore hit points. Oh, Aura, you may have seen that pop up. That's going to be a very useful spell later. So useful that some people might say it breaks the game. I'm not going to use it regularly, but I will use it in special circumstances. You guys probably know what I mean by that. Okay, for now, the video seems to be working properly on my end, so I'm hoping no more derps.
So too.
No, it is not. It is funnier when I do things, when I derp in ways like, you know, forgetting to junction people, or going the wrong way.
Derping is not funny. In fact, some people consider derping to be a bad thing.
Then there's Raikou Rider. Have you seen any of his Let's Plays? His Metroid Prime Let's Play is basically, you know, let's watch me be stupid trying to play this game. I mean, he finishes it eventually on hard mode, but there are lots of things like At one point, he'll be like, "Oh, I forgot to refill my energy," and then his guest Zenab14 says, "You guys know Zenab14? He's been on some of these sessions, at least one of them. He's like, Raikou, this is why you are terrible at Metroid, because you are stupid." So. Are you talking to us?
Yes, I sent out to the Electrocute.
Okay, so what happened here was that I realized that someone had all of like, so the, oh no, okay, no, that didn't happen yet. I was just dividing the spells more evenly among characters because it doesn't make sense to have the character who draws the most slowly have the fewest spells. It makes more sense to have that character have the most spells so that they don't have to draw as many. And again, this is something I will be doing throughout the session because of the fact that there are new spells around. And I realize, oh wait a minute, GFs learn stuff. I better get them learning more stuff.
Which would you say is the which GF is your favorite?
Do you mean in terms of what happens when you summon it, or what in terms of the abilities that it gives you? That's a tough call. I mean, you really need a lot of them to sort of working together. Good work. Take them somewhere safe.
Yes, sir. Come on, guys, let's go.
Let's, well, Pandemona,
Now
or Proton
what?
John, as I've named it, in this one,
Come
is,
to the bridge. Dr.
has a speed
Kanawaki is here.
junction ability.
What does she want?
Very handy. Then there's Leviathan, or Chozo Disc as it's named in this one, which has the recover ability, which I will be demonstrating later, which is very handy. There are also lots of powerful abilities that you will find in GFs that I do not have yet in this playthrough, so I won't spoil that.
Sounds like good picks to me.
But of the 7 GFs that I do not have right now, you will see 2 this session.
Very good.
Things get crush.
Yes. Of course, when you get back to the in-game screen, then things are completely, you know, up straight. But
That's what straights.
this is basically just to show that things are not going well here, which is understandable. And now,
Seems like you're in high school every day. Then again, it would make things a little more exciting.
I think I'd take me surviving high school over high school being
What's the
exciting.
situation?
We were able to stop the first 2 waves of the attack, but our forces aren't looking good. Many are injured. If they send another wave, I don't know if we can hold them.
For some reason, Dr. Katawaki is like, "Hey, Squall,
How's your team?
I don't care if you're busy with other stuff, come
Not
up
good.
here."
The force at the front gate is still holding its ground, barely.
Never mind all those fights going on. I need you right here now.
So, looks like this is it.
Their garden has more experienced fighters. On the other hand, most of our troops are students who are still in
I
training.
just realized,
Like Squall
Quistis
said,
did not
one
get
more wave
any
and we
fighting
might be
time in
finished.
this session. Well, she'll get her time in later.
Maybe I should have focused on attacking in
Since
the beginning
she is
instead
one
of
of
concentrating
the
on our
party members
defense.
that I tend to use, you know, at the end.
Cypher is with them, right?
But
You said yourself, there's no way you can run from him. It's kind of like your destiny to face him.
It is your destiny.
Looks like it's now or never. You've come this far already. What is there to think about? You're not gonna run away, are you?
Never. Yeah.
There's no way I'm gonna run from him. Besides, attacking them might be our only chance. The only problem is, how are we going to board their garden?
But somebody's pulling a string.
Say, how about if we crash into their garden? I know it sounds crazy, but at least we'll be able to get in. Their pilot's been ramming us all along.
Irvin's like,
I'm sure Nita
hey,
can
what
do
if
it too.
What if we start crashing into them?
We have no choice. Let's do it. Where's Rinoa?
Well, I mean, it
Sorry,
does seem
man.
to be a smart move.
There's nothing
Like,
I can do.
at this point,
There's no way to get to the
they're
quad.
probably not going to
Those
expect it.
bastards have the area
They're thinking,
barricaded,
oh,
man.
we've got him down, almost down.
The only
and
way
they-
we can get to her is by going over the roof or flying there.
Rinoa.
Well, what they really want is
Whoa,
to
wait a
take
minute.
care of it
You just
dead.
gave up on her, didn't you? Listen, do me a favor. You go help Rinoa. It may be
They're
too
all
late,
like,
but you don't give up until
Hey,
you're certain that there's nothing more you can do.
Hooking up with Rinoa is
I have to
more
lead the
important
attack.
than this garden being
I don't care what you have to do, or how you feel. Just do it. Please, for Rinoa.
No, but I mean,
Listen to Irvine, Squall. She's one of us.
it's Squall.
What are you
There's a
waiting
comment
for?
later
I
that
can't
Squall
believe
makes.
you.
It's sort of.
Come on, Squall, please.
I'll point it out. But
It's gotta be you.
He
You're
does
the one that has to
realize
save
the
her.
lengths that people are going to for this purpose.
I'll take everyone inside Galbadia Garden. Don't worry, I know the place like the back of my hand.
We'll clear a path. Once Squall arrives, we'll move in.
What?
Squall, you're forgetting something very important.
What?
Why isn't it safe even for guys when they're in hard times?
For the answer to that, watch one of my future Let's Plays, which is basically all about that.
Why would I say that?
In fact, it's the one that we've been discussing.
Talk to your men, Squall. Encourage them. As their leader, it's your duty.
Now, time for
You probably
inspirational,
don't know,
motivational
but
speech.
everyone in this garden looks up to you. They like you.
Blah, 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 inspirational, blah, blah.
No, this is when the Cactus Jack should be playing. That's the music that plays when the Galbadian president gives his, peace and love speech.
Everybody,
Although the
This
track
is
that
Squall.
they choose is not bad either. This one is called The Oath.
how's everyone doing?
It
You're all
appears
probably
at
too tired to even
different
stand
times.
up after all the fighting.
It's also one of the ones that is on my my CD. I have a CD.
But I want everyone
Ethos
to listen to
Fusec,
me.
Ethos Vino Sec.
We still have a chance to win,
like
and I need your
13
help.
different tracks orchestrated. Some that
This is going
were
to be our
orchestrated
final
in
battle.
The original sound.
We're going to attack them before they come in again.
New arrangements.
Like I said before, Final Fantasy games may not have a lot. They're weird, but the one thing
To do that, we're going to head straight into their garden.
I think there are a lot of other good points about Final
So I want
Fantasy
everyone to
games,
prepare
too.
for a major collision. Take care of the junior classmen.
that's what I'm trying to talk about.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of a lot of stuff about Final Fantasy, but there is some
Irvine, Quistis, Zell, and Selphie will lead the attack into their garden.
Speaking of video game music,
As for everyone
I am
else,
so
please
glad
support
that
them
the
if you
folks
can.
over at Nintendo finally decided that the Legend of Zelda series was going to make the jump from MIDI to orchestration.
CD was formed to fight the sorceress. At least that's what I heard. And Garden was created to train CDs.
What did you
So
say?
this battle is Garden's destiny and also our destiny. It's a grueling battle, and I'm
It
sure you
sounds
guys
so
are
much
all
better than the
exhausted.
synthesizers. I mean,
I
Twilight
don't,
Princess
but
didn't
I don't
sound
want to
bad.
have any regrets.
Wind Waker didn't
I don't
sound
want
bad,
anyone to
but
look back and
Skyward
regret this
Sword
day.
really sounds
So just
good.
this once, I want you guys to give everything you got.
My favorite track is one that plays right in the beginning. I think it's like the romance theme. It's the one that plays when And I'm not really considering this a spoiler because it happens in like the first half hour.
You did great. That
The
was
one that
wonderful.
plays when you're talking with Zelda and,
Okay,
and
let's bash
Headmaster
into them.
Ikora.
And I'm back.
Ramming speed.